This is the top 5 reasons you guys should be getting a mini bike right now.
That was it. That was it.
So I can think of a lot more than 5 reasons why to buy a Coleman mini bike. Reason number 1, in my opinion, they are very, very cheap. I see them all day long on Facebook Marketplace, anywhere from $300 to $1,000. And if you guys know, I used to have a lot of dirt bikes, Hondas, KTMs, you name it. I've pretty much had it for the dirt bike world. And let me tell you this, for $500 is what I paid for this one. This thing is just as much fun as anything else. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It can kind of somewhat do everything you need it to do. But at the end of the day, $500 to have a bunch of fun on this with you and your squad of boys, it is the best investment you guys could possibly get. And that being said, if you really don't want to break the bank like I didn't want to, I was like, you know what? I want to get something cheap. I'm done spending $3,000, $4,000 on a high-end dirt bike that I'm just going to beat up and destroy. So I was like, you know what? This thing rolled up on my Facebook Marketplace. $500 I got this thing for. It was pretty much in brand new condition. I stole this thing. What's pretty cool about this one tops out at 25 miles an hour. There is a governor on this one, but you can obviously take that off. And I'm not gonna lie, 25 miles an hour on this thing with one brake, it can get a little sketchy. It depends where you're riding. And this is the second reason I went with the Coleman mini bike over any sort of like high-end dirt bikes. I had them all, Hondas, KTMs, you name it. I literally went through them, and 150s, 250s, 350s. I've had every little type of dirt bike, and you know, they're all fun at the end of the day. They get very, very expensive to maintenance, fix, and if something breaks and you ride it hard, it snowballs, and then you're going deep in the bank. But this, on the other hand, you can get them from $500 to $1,000, and I paid $500 for this one. It was in a lot better condition than you see it right now. I have been using this, abusing it, burnouts left and right. I mean, I'm no joke. I've probably put over 1,000 miles on this bike since I owned it in the past few months. This thing has been everywhere. A couple 100 tanks of gas later, headlight got knocked off, and yeah, this thing's been through absolute war. And I didn't even think about making this type of style of video because I thought this thing was actually going to be a piece of junk. Like, I thought it was going to suck. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I was like, hell with it. It's only $500. Let me see how much fun I can have with it. And I'm literally so invested, I'm going to buy more of them. Another reason to buy a Coleman mini bike is the aftermarket world for these are pretty crazy. You can literally go on Amazon and find all the parts you need. If you're doing a carburetor kit, if you're trying to take the governor off, if you want any aftermarket exhaust, and yeah, if you guys know, I coyote swapped mine, so yeah, pay no attention to the 5.0 emblem. That one was all me. I've been on many types of dirt bikes, and you know, let me tell you this right off the bat, this is the most fun I've ever had. Something about it, just because it's cheap, it's inexpensive, you really don't care about it that much, and this thing, you take the governor off, they can do 50 miles an hour, which is pretty sketchy with only having one rear brake that practically locks up every time you squeeze it. But check this out, you got a little compartment here, going long road trips with the boys, got a little carb cleaner in here just in case, got some sunflower seeds, little compartment, you know, gets the job done if we go on long rides. It does everything. In the gas on this thing, surprising enough, believe me or not, it will last me weeks riding around. I'm sure if I was able to take the governor off and I could do 55, 60 miles an hour, which we are going to do. So if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, road to 100K. And yeah, I need to get a squad of you guys to go out there with me, get Coleman mini bikes, and we are going to mob around. So please follow me on Instagram. It is right here on the screen. And guess what? We're gonna mobilize, get a unit together, and we are gonna take these out and we are going to take over. This thing is a blast. I need you guys hit that follow button right now. Things are super, super easy to start, and I'm not gonna lie, mine with the exhaust, it spits flames. Watch how easy it is to start. Super, super simple. Obviously, flip the switch. That is the run switch. Obviously, fuel is on. Choke back. Look at this. 2 finger. Should I do 1 finger? Can I start it? Oh, is that a stick? Brother, how did that get there? We don't need that. 2 finger pull. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys. A little smoke, get her purring. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. She got a little rattle. You hear that little rattle, don't worry about it. It's just the chain. Little WD-40, chain lube. It'll go away. It just rattles. But you know, it's $500. It's only $500. You pay for what you get for it. Pretty much does sound like your average Harley you see on the road today. And if not, I think it's better than the Harley, and I think it's moving. Is it moving on me? Mini bike is trying to run away. What the hell, dude? Some mini bikes, just like mine, after jumping it, you do have autopilot. Mine likes to roll. So you can get a Coleman mini bike, it comes with autopilot. Reason number 3 or 4, I don't know where we're at in this video, but Maintenance is super, super, super easy on this. Easiest I've ever done on any sort of bike ever. And yeah, right up here, you can check the oil right there. See that little guy? And right over to the back, there is a drain plug. Let me show you on this side. Right over here is the drain plug, and I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 5 to 10 minutes to do an oil change on this. It was super, super easy, so that is another plus. And it only took like half a quart of oil, which you can pretty much, for $7, you can get 2 oil changes out of it for a Coleman mini bike, and that thing is gonna last you forever. And this is the oil I use, Mobil 1 10W30. This is the best for the race bike, or mini bike, whatever you wanna call it. This is Mobil 1, 10,000 miles, absolute protection. 10 times the horsepower, it says, extended life. And yeah, I think it added about 30 wheel horsepower just from Mobil 1 NASCAR oil, baby. And yeah, like I said, it kind of took half a quart. I did probably overfill it. I did spill a little bit. So yeah, first oil change with the mini bike was complete. Super, super easy to do, which is a plus because you can keep this thing a long time, put some fresh oil in it, and keep running the absolute hell out of it. I don't know what other toys you guys have. Mustang GT, Dark Horse. And for $500, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having more fun on that mini bike than I do with the cars. Just hear me out. It is something different. It hits on another level. One, because it's small. Two, because I can lift it up, throw it in the bed of my truck, and take it absolutely anywhere with me without anyone really helping me, because the bike, I think, is only 120, 130 pounds. Just to show you guys how light this thing is, and hopefully I don't burn myself with the exhaust. Yeah, I can pick it up from the frame and kind of lift it up like that. Throw it in the bed of the truck. Super, super simple. A lot easier than any of my KTMs, any of my Hondas or Yamahas. Yeah, trying to hold a dirt bike, ramp it up into the bed of the truck would absolutely kill my back, kill my tailgate, and yeah, the Coleman mini bike, it just gets the job done. So I think we did just cover everything. One, the parts are cheap. The bike is not crazy expensive to buy. Number 3, maintenance is super, super easy. 4, you can literally get a squad of these with your boys, go out, mob around, and that is pretty much going to happen. I am literally in the market. If you're watching this and you have a mini bike and you want to sell it to me, please contact me in the comment section or follow me on Instagram, like I said, because I need to buy at least another 4 more of these right now to get the boys out here. And we are going to go on some night missions, mob around the town. And yeah, I need to show you guys one little secret that you might do in case you run into the cops. So technically, by law, you can't ride anything, I think, over 49 or 50 cc's on the roads or like sidewalks or something. Well, they sell on Amazon little stickers to go right here. And you won't believe that they say 49 cc's. So go to Amazon. I can put the link down below if you guys really, really want. Go get one of them, slap it on here. You'll be okay. But there is one other thing you do have to remove, and it is on the back. It does say C2200-EX. I don't really know what that means, but I would think it would mean 200 cc, somewhat of it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, take that off. And there is a little VIN tag down here. You can also take that off also. Don't forget. Another reason to buy the mini bike is because you have the brackets to run a headlight, which I did have a headlight. It did break. It is sitting over yonder, right there. That is where she made her final resting place because the ball blew out and went AWOL on me. So, but they do make pod kits that we can run a custom LED pod, which is going to look super, super sick. Also going to get one of those custom dirt bike plates here that is going to make it look like kind of like a Baja mini somewhat dirt bike, quote unquote, just say. But yeah, it is also Coyote swap, so don't forget that. But yeah, boys, I think if you guys are watching this video, it's a must. You need a Coleman mini bike. These things actually retail brand new, which I don't know how someone paid this price. I feel bad for whoever actually bought one of these brand new because they are not worth the new price. And if you guys are wondering how much these things were brand new, they were $3,500. The guy that I bought mine from, he paid $2,500 for his kids for this bike, which is bad. You can honestly get a Honda, like 100 cc, probably brand new for that price. And these things actually retailed for $3,500, but that guy paid $2,500 somehow. Still feel bad. He took a $2,000 loss on this bike, but make sure you just head over to Facebook Marketplace, type in Coleman mini bike, and dude, they are everywhere, boys. They are scattered, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Unfortunately, all the good ones are no longer in my area because 1, I sent all the boys to go buy one. 2, I bought the last good one. And 3, they're just so sick. Everyone's buying them up right now. And the last and final reason I'm going to say to buy a Coleman mini bike is I just went to Tractor Supply the other day, boys, and they are now no longer selling these. The gas ones are gone. Like, they are finished. And I was like, there's no way. I wanted to go buy one brand new. I saw them sitting at the price $700 about 3 weeks ago for a brand new one, but it was a different style than this. The motor wasn't as big. It was a little smaller, but I was like, you know what? I want another one. I want to get a fresh one for maybe when we go racing and stuff. I'll throw it in the truck. Just something a little nicer, a little cleaner, one that I wasn't going to beat up. They officially switched to all electric. I almost threw up after I saw it. Absolutely disgusting. Don't go buy the electric ones. They are trash, straight up dog water. And yeah, you need to go buy a gas Coleman mini bike right now. There's really not going to be many of them left. I feel like they're all going to get taken up. So I think this is like your last and final chance to actually find a good one. So yeah, I urge you boys, go with Facebook right now, find one. And once you find one and modify it and you want to go for a ride with me, please follow me on Instagram, DM me, and yeah, we are building a mini bike army.